Hi there, my name is Mr. Gurney. I'm the principal at Ecole Brantford Elementary School. Now, I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you are either a student in my ADST technology class or you're lost in a void of internet videos and have unfortunately stumbled into this one. Either way, hope you enjoy my first foray into screencasting and recording. So today I'll be covering two popular screencasting extensions that we'll be focusing on, and we'll be focusing on one in particular because it links really well to Google Drive. So first off, what is screencasting? Well, basically, it's a video screen capture, which is a great way to teach or share ideas using your computer screen in real time. So you can see as I'm talking to you right now that I can move along and show you what I'm doing on my screen. So let's get started. The first screencasting extension I want you to see is going to be called Vidyard. So what I do is I'm going onto Google search and I'm going to click on Chrome Web Store. You can also put down Chrome extensions if you want. So I'm going to go into Chrome Web Store. It pops up here. I'm going to click on the Chrome Web Store, and now it comes up with there's thousands of Chrome extensions, and so the one I'm looking for right now is called Vidyard. So I'm going into this search engine here, Vidyard, and pops up here. So the very first one I want to click on. Well, I'm going to look at this first of all. Whenever you go into searching on a Chrome extension, it's a good idea to go through it to see what the features are and what it's going to do on your computer and how you'll be able to utilize it. I actually prefer Vidyard over the one I'm currently using right now simply because of a little quirk. You can kind of see it there. It's the image, so I can have a recording of my face as I'm speaking if I'm using my laptop and using my camera. And it comes in a circular form, and I think that looks way cleaner than the one I'm currently using if I'm going to be casting my face, where it's a square on the side. So it's just a personal preference. So this is a great Chrome extension, and so if I want to add any Chrome extension, I just click on the Add to Chrome. It'll tell me what it's going to do to my computer. So it's going to communicate with websites. It's going to modify the data. It's going to change things on my screen. And the reason why I need to allow it to do this is because I'm going to be casting my screen. So it needs to be able to access my screen. So I'm going to add the extension, and you'll see a little pop-up down here where it's downloading, and then it should pop up over here. And there it is. So this will get me, and it'll go through what Vidyard does. And so I'm not going to go into that one right now. What I want to do is I want to show you the screencasting extension that I'm currently using. And it's called Screencastify. Okay, so typing Screencastify into the search engine and push enter. And it's the very first one that pops up here. Now you can see it's already added to my Chrome, so I can only rate it right now. I can't add it to my Chrome, but if it's your first time going into here, it'll look different. It'll be a blue button, put add it to Chrome, just like I did with the Vidyard extension. So again, this one goes over all of the different features of this program, but it is a great program. And like I mentioned before, the reason why I prefer this one is because it links really well to my Google Drive. So that's why I would recommend it. So, and basically, when I click on Screencastify up here, if I was to click on it right now, it looks different as I'm recording. So this is the way it looks right now. It tells me how how far along I am in my recordings and all that. But when you click on Screencastify for the first time, it'll give you some choices. It'll give you some options for audio and video and whether or not to cast just your tab. So that would be just this tab instead of my whole desktop. Just your camera, so your camera that's showing your face as you're speaking, or just your desktop. So for me, I'm casting my desktop. And so basically, I'm going to stop there, as I just want you to know how to get screencasting extensions from Chrome onto your Chrome application on your laptop or computer. Now, if you're part of my ADST technology class, your job now is to produce a screencast where you need to teach your fellow classmates about some online or software applications. It can be something really simple, or it can be really complex. That's up to you. But the idea is to walk your audience members through the process step by step, showing them where to click, what to write in, and then walking them through it as you're speaking. Now, because of media restrictions, just like the way I did this, you will not be allowed to show your face on the video. And the other thing you'll have to do is you can only mention your first name. Okay? You can tell I actually identified myself saying I'm Mr. Gurney from Ecole Bradford Elementary School, but that's because I have given permission to do that. You don't have that permission. So you can identify yourself as John or Randy or Samantha or whatever, but you cannot say your last name or what school you're at. And you'll also have to make sure that the embed web camera is clicked off because you cannot show your face. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something new and enjoy delving into the world of screencasting.